Hi, welcome back to the Black Birdshed. I'm going to give you an update now on how the baby Gouldians are doing. The Mannequins, and obviously the one that we've put in, fostered by the hybrids, and there's a little bit on the Canaries as well. Right, so welcome back. Well, we'll start with this cage. I've swapped this hen out. That's the hen which I felt that he was, I paired with him initially, and I felt that he was looking out the window at her and took his eye off the ball, and you know, he wasn't interested in rearing the chicks that we had in this box and tossed them. So I swapped her back in. Hopefully he'll be more interested in her. It may be that I just need to block that window off completely, and you know, you won't get him distracted. So that's something I might have a look at. There is, see that bit of board there, that has blocked that window off there. Previously had the weavers in here, and they were getting a lot of flustered a little bit, so I blocked the window off, and I did block this off. Right, so let's go to these Gouldians here. So this is from the pair, which is the red-head, white-breasted cock, and that bird that I got in, the quite big bird, which is a purple-breasted, black-head hen. Let's have a look. Right, so there's just the one chick in there now. You can see he's fairly well developed. It's a greenback, but there's still a lot of work to go there. Maybe as much as a week before he'll be out. The other two are absolutely doing fine. They've been out and about, and they're out in the aviary now. I'll take you out to show you that, and they're doing brilliantly, so that's fantastic news. Right, mannequins. So they're on the nest again, so they're probably on eggs. We'll have a little look. Don't forget, we took these eggs and put them in the nest box below, and they've been reared by the Bengalese. Okay, so at the moment we've got 3 eggs in there. So there's a possibility I can put them straight into there if I want to go with fostering mannequins again. Ideally, I'd want to try the cutthroats, foster those. But since we've got the 3 eggs, it might be a great opportunity to put them into here. We'll have a look in here first, just to see if there's any more eggs in here. Don't forget, this is a pair of Bengalese. Okay, so it's been vacated now, the nest box has. But there's I can clear that muck out a little bit, and there's probably room to put 3 eggs. I'll leave it for the moment. Hopefully one of those birds will lay an egg, and then it'll be an easier transition for me to get those 3 eggs down to there. I'll have to just check on those eggs actually, see at what stage they are. So we get a little pen. I'll have to just put the pen inside, so let's see if we can tell. It's hard to tell on the camera. Now, I can't see that those are fertile yet, but it could be that they've only just been laid. So we'll keep an eye on those, and if they look like they're going to be fertile, I'll move them down to here. So I haven't showed you the babies down here, but they're in the corner. So they're doing absolutely fantastic. I'm so chuffed with these. Let's see if I can zoom in. They've been a little bit flighty, which is understandable. There you go. So the 2 Bengalese are there. The cock is the light and cinnamon one, and the hen's the pied one there. They're cute. They look like quite a few other young birds, to be fair. It's hard to differentiate that they are the mannequins, but there's a few little markings which tell me that they are, well, I know they are anyway, but if you were to look at them and didn't know what they were, the tail's a little bit different. There's quite a And obviously there's some markings on the back of the wing there, you can see on that one. And quite a light chest. So I'm looking forward to getting those coloured up. We'll get those in the main flight in a few days, or in a couple of weeks maybe. Yeah, so that's great news. I'm just going to fix that LED. Right. There you go, they're flying around really well. Very strong birds. You can just see it's got its face. Nice little noise they make as well. Here we've got the canaries from this season so far. The feathers on the top of that cinnamon yellow one, sorry, is coming back now. They were pecked out. There's no actual damage to the head like the previous birds we've had. We've got these two here which are a very light brown, almost a yellowy brown, and then we've got the brown one at the back. This one's going to be probably a red one, hopefully like its mother. Right, so I've already been up here and checked this chick that's fostered. I don't want to go up again, and I'll just show you that video now. You can see how that's doing. Yeah, so yeah, that's doing really well. That looks like it's in really good condition, and it does look like it was a success. Well, obviously, I don't see them in there too often now, the foster parents, but they're in and out, and they feed on a regular basis. It's just, I think it might be two cocks that are doing it. There's a hybrid, possibly Bengalese and silver bill, and there's a silver cock in there that's also doing it. But it could be that there's other ones helping out as well. They seem to have a really good community, and they do tend to look after other birds around. Right, okay, so that's so he's doing fine. These down here are fine. We've just got to show you the two outside. I think while we're outside we'll probably have a look in the other nest boxes and see whether we can find anything that's going on with the silver bills, because I haven't had a good look at there for quite a bit, and there is some Bengalese out there as well. Just before I go out there, I'm just going to put the egg food in for where these chicks are. So I've got a mixture of CD, mixed herbs, there's carrot and beetroot in there, there's soap seed, there's a lot of stuff in there, there's garlic in there, seaweed, and and some fly-on, which is like a mixture of sort of insects and protein. Okay, I'm just going to put those back into here. And just give them a little pile in each one. The canaries are getting through that. It's just the young birds really, we're just weaning them off this and onto seed. As soon as I start seeing them eating really seed only, tossing another couple of, once they're out probably 2 weeks out of the nest, possibly 2.5, 3. Once it looks like they're feeding themselves, then I can take them out and we'll try them somewhere else. In this cage, of course, I don't even know whether they're using this to feed the young. It may be that the other bird is eating it, and they're feeding him seeds that they've just chewed up in their mouth. Got a little bit left. Quail a bit. Most of the birds will eat this. Anybody? Right. Anything left, I just chuck it in there. You can hear. Yeah, he's either being fed now, there's the mother, or the father might be in there feeding him now, or he might have been just seen his mum or heard his mum and started begging for food. Yeah, just before we go into look at the outdoor aviary, I've done a few things here. So this pair here, which was the brown and the sort of browny yellow bird, cinnamon bird, I've just took him away. Now she's on 4 eggs. Hers are due. There's a lady here, so, and it's the second round, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. It's the 14th today, so we're expecting those to be 14th, 28th, isn't it? No, 10th. Yeah, so they're expected on the 24th, so I'll put that there. So it's the 14th today. I've got 10 days. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm new to sort of putting 1 cock with 2 hens. I'm just putting him in here with her. She has been laying eggs. I've taken her eggs away. I'm going to give him 3 days with her to see whether maybe 4 days with her, just to see whether he treads her and we can get some eggs from her. They're getting on already quite well. Only just put them in less than half an hour ago. And then I'll move this partition down and I'll give him 4 days with her. So both these hens have been laying eggs. This one at the moment has no eggs because yeah, I've just recently taken those eggs away as well. She was originally with this bird down here, this red bird, which I'm still not sure if it's a cock. I really don't know. So I'm hoping that he's got a little break from her, a little holiday abroad, and that he's going to have a bit of fun with this hen and then with this hen, and then I'll put him back there. But I've got to be strict with the days. Like I say, we've got 10 days before these eggs will hatch, and I haven't checked if they're fertile yet. It's too early. We'll see what happens up here and see if we can have a couple of, you know, some illegitimate children, maybe we'll say. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. Then down here, she's just obviously sat waiting for him to come back from Ibiza or wherever he's gone. This pair are not doing much at the moment. There is 1 egg under there. I've just replaced it with a pot egg, and I'm still waiting for a 2nd, a 3rd, 4th egg. Nothing's happening. That's been a few days. So she's been on this egg has been here waiting for the rest of it to go with it, and it's been in there quite a few days. So I don't really want her to breed to rear 1 egg, so possibly we'll take that out. Down here, now I've put him in here. Now there's a red frost bird in here. I'll see if I can get the bird to come out. Well, she's in there. I'll have to do the camera. Now, ideally, I'm gonna get her out. I don't want her to be on eggs. Come on. She is on eggs, right? Now those eggs will be infertile. She's on 4 eggs now. She's not been with a cockbird, so there's no chance that they're fertile. Right, yeah, no, 4 nice big eggs there. I've broken one there, but they're definitely not fertile anyway, so let's put those in the bin. One thing is we're 100% certain she's a hen. This bird here above, not laid any eggs, so, you know, fingers crossed. He's got red in him, she's got red in her. If they get on together well, possibly we'll have some babies there, but or some eggs that are fertile. But it all depends on whether he's a cock, of course. This one in here is a hen, and it lays eggs and sits on them, but nothing in there at the moment. Again, if these lay eggs, I'll move this partition down and I'll put him with her, and we'll see if we get some eggs out of that. Oh, Irish, 3 eggs in there. I'll put her with this cock now. So the last lot was totally infertile, so whether she's now an old bird and she's barren, I don't know. Oops, they've got no water. Right, let's go outside. Right, so we're in the just going into the aviary. Let's see if I can find these young. Well, there's one over there. Okay, so we're going to here. sun's getting in the way. So there you go. It's oh, who wants to come say hello? That's the bird there. Really, really healthy bird. Obviously I've got to catch it and ring it. And the other one, I have seen the one in here this morning, so just not certain where it is. Really, it came right above my head, so there we go. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous bird and super healthy. And where's the other one? It's in there. Let's go and have a look in there then. So it's great to get these birds out in the aviary rather than in a small cage. They do get to get stronger. They get to fly. Obviously, a bit bigger distances. It strengthens their wings, and I think it does help with the molt as well, because they can have baths in the water that's out here. Right, let's have a little investigation around some of the boxes. There'll be some surprises. We've got a nest here. Well, this could just be okay. Now I checked this previously and it had eggs in it. Still has eggs in it. They don't feel warm, so they could be. I'm not even going to look in there. I would hazard a guess that they are cutthroats. This one here, nothing in there. Someone's trying to make a nest here now. This has been the Indian silverbill. He's been grabbing a lot of these sticks from off the wild seed, which I picked and put in here. And real messy nest. So whether that's what happens, that's the sort of nest that an Indian silverbill does, I don't know. So I'm not going to throw these sort of sticks away. I'm going to keep these in here, and maybe they'll get used for a nest a bit like this. All the birds have come out of this area now and they've moved into the other flight. But again, let's just soften up some of these sticks so that they got a bit more, can be made into a shape a bit more, and I'll just drop them on the floor, see what they do with them. So you can see also that there's quite a good selection of birds in here now. A lot of them are starfinches. Probably ready to pair up the starfinch mother and dad again. See if we can get some more success. That one there with the pink ring is a cock singing. It hasn't quite fully feathered up on its head, but you can see the pin feathers are coming through really well. I'm going to cordon this section off now, temporary, and that should allow me to go into the other section, the other aviary, without any birds popping from one side to the other. So I'm just checking some of these sort of things just to see if we've got anything in them. Birds are definitely roosting in there, but whether they're sitting on eggs is a different matter. There's Lulu. So here's one here, so let's have a look. Can't see. Put your finger in. Okay, that one's just been used for roosting. Let's see if I can show you inside. Quite a lot of muck on the sides, nothing on the bottom, but probably 2 or 3 finches will roost in there each night. Quite a boggy area down there at the moment. Okay, this one here, I can't really reach through the camera, so what I'm going to do is, let's just put my hand in. No, nothing in there again, but nicely made nest. So it'll probably be just for roosting, this one here. Again, just lined with droppings. Just keeping them that little bit extra warm when they cut up together at night. I don't really not getting any cold nights at the moment though. But oh, there we go. Right, okay, what's in here? this nest's been really unsuccessful. This nest previously has had young been brought up in it, but I'm just not interested in doing anything in there this season. Okay, I'm always checking on the floor in case we've had a bird that's passed, and nothing so far, so that's really good. Okay, so we're in the section near the doorway now. Another nest here. Didn't look like much. Maybe we have some roosting going on in that one. And the fact that we haven't had any silver-billed young this year is making me think I might want to put a pair of silver-bills together in a cage. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to pick the fawn ones. While we're in here, there's the yeah, he's colouring up lovely. That's my weaver finch there, and that's one of the new ones we've had. I haven't seen both of the new ones out together for a bit. I'm hoping they were both okay. I can't see anything on the floor, so I did buy two. It's a bit flighty, that one is, but that's what they're like. And we'll have a look up here. So this is a nest box that a canary would normally use. Nothing in there. Nothing in that one. Hello, Robbie. Nothing in that one. No, nothing. There's a good picture of the Gouldian finch chick, or the young one. Yeah, so nothing out here at all. No young at all. So let's get back into the other aviary. So it's not a big deal that we haven't got anything out here. I would like to see the other weaver finch. Yeah, so perhaps it's time we got some of the silver bills and got them in a cage indoors and try to encourage them to breed. But it's early in the summer. It's June now, isn't it? Mid-June. Yeah, so that was the two other Gouldian finches out there. So yeah, so it's been really good news on the finches. And obviously the canary season has been really slow, but that doesn't help when you've only got 2 definite cockbirds and possibly 8 hens. Although I could have probably managed that differently. I think the first thing to have done was to make sure that they are. I've got 4 of each, and not you know, should have made that mistake to begin with. And then once I've made the mistake, probably should have set up a way of having the 2 cocks rotating with hens. But I don't want 50 birds this season. Well, we've got 5 at the moment. If I get another 5, that's 10 birds, and to be fair, that's not bad, you know. We've got eggs that sat on at the moment. If I can get another round, maybe 2 more rounds, maybe I can get them go into early August. Possibility that I might get to 20 babies, 20 young, but I'll be happy with 10. So if I can get another 5, that'll be alright. But I'm not that bothered about it. Let's concentrate on the finches and seeing if we can get more of those out, and then next season we'll make a better crack of the canaries, because we will definitely early on determine which ones are cocks and hens, and perhaps have a proper plan with them. Start them a bit earlier and I can finish earlier as well. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe. Also hit that like button, really do appreciate that, and any comments. I normally try to get back to everybody if I can. Yeah, again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, take care.